I'm setting stuff up right now, y'all. Give me a second. All right, I think I have everything set up. Yo, how's the audio for the stream right now, y'all? Is it pretty balanced? Yo, what's up, King, Ghost, and Adrian? Welcome to the stream. I'm setting things up right now. Kind of just... I think everything's good. All right, I hope everything's good with the stream. I didn't really have any time to prep. I saw they went live and I literally just started my live and then just started fixing everything. Hello, EFB, big fan from Romania. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. It's balanced? Okay. This. What's up, William? All right, we good? If there's any problems with the stream, y'all be sure to let me know. Waiting for this Warriors Den live stream to start. Hopefully, you know, we get some news about the Shinobi rework. Hopefully it actually, you know, releases with the season. We're gonna be getting a new hero. A lot of people have been saying it's probably gonna be a Viking hero. My guess is someone from the story. We have Goodmunder. What is his name from the story? I believe that was the warlord. And then you also have the Kinsei from the story. If they do a samurai character, you know, they have the Kinsei from the story. I forgot her name. All right, I hope everything is good for the stream. Let's see. Stream starts in 2 minutes. Remove my mic so I can see the chat. Yo, EFB, good to see you, man. How are you doing? Yo, I'm doing good, man. What's up, Michael? 100% a Viking. Please be a fist character. I'm curious to know what they're gonna do with this character. Because as we've seen with characters like Griffin, you know, is the lawbringer from the story, but they kind of like mixed around moves from other characters and made Griffin. What's up, Cyberwick? He said, but there's also a Chinese style boat. You can see the new character like right here. I'm pretty sure this is the new character. Do y'all think that, like, yeah, I feel like it can be a Wu Lin character. What's up, Vernon and some Sumo? Said silhouette looks like Edward from Assassin's Creed. Are we getting a new character? Yeah, we are. You know what I feel like they're gonna do to kind of save content? I feel like they're gonna I feel like we're gonna get the Shinobi rework when the season start, along with they might end up doing another testing ground and put like Shaolin or Jormungandr, one of those characters in the testing ground, and then I feel like mid-season is when we're gonna get like the actual new character. I'm still kind of waking up too, guys. It's early in the morning over here. Here we go. Are we getting Ice Brawlers back? Ice Brawlers was fun. I feel like that's just traditional.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Warriors Den and welcome to the Frozen Shores Year 5 Season 4 is here. It will be launching on December 9th. We have all of the details for you right here on the show. But before we get to all of that stuff, we would like to introduce a new member of the Warriors Den team, Lawrence Campbell, community manager. Dude, welcome to the Den. Welcome to the team. How are you doing?
Dude, I am doing so great. I'm super excited to be here. I played For Honor since day one. Well, day and year one. I played it on and off kind of since then, but I mean, I put hundreds of hours into this. I'm a huge fan of the project. Even before I started working at Ubisoft, I was a huge fan of For Honor. So it's just so awesome to be here on the Warriors Den, and I'm just so stoked. I'm just so excited to bring in.
What's up, you Azarac?
With you.
What's up, Swamp? Welcome.
Dude, yeah, no, I'm very excited for Frozen Shores. I'm very excited to have you on the team. But like, since you've been playing for a while, who's the character you kind of main in For Honor? Who's your go-to?
Both Siege and For Honor. I mean Valkyrie. I've got a really solid theme going on for
Valkyrie and Rainbow Six and For Honor.
Themes. I don't know.
You just like intimidating people, so I mean, like that's
yes.
Totally, that's
I
great.
like being scared for the most part.
Nice.
So before we dive into our show today about Frozen Shores, Josh, do you have any information you would like to provide about some things that might be dropping from us to our players?
I would love to talk about that. We are doing Twitch drops again. Before we get into all of that fun stuff, make sure that your Ubisoft and your Twitch accounts are linked, so you can receive all of the rewards. And so basically, what we're gonna do is for every 30 minutes of cumulative viewing time, you will receive one scavenger crate. And you see that thing at the bottom right there? For every 10 minutes of accumulated viewing time,
You know what I'm gonna do, y'all?
that is 100 100,000 steel. You have a chance to
That's a
win
lot
that.
of steel, Josh.
Look at all those zeros, man.
That's like 5 zeros.
I wish my bank account looked like that. That'd be rad. But your For Honor bank account can look like that if you happen to win. So I mean, look at that.
Look at that. That's amazing.
Aren't we so generous. I'm just kidding.
One additional piece of housekeeping I would like to include is,
Display capture,
you know, I don't
hold
know if you guys have been keeping up with our Twitter or our Instagram or our YouTube
I'm switching the
channels too
screen
much,
right now,
but,
y'all.
If you have been, we have been putting out the For Honor Skill Challenge series, an amazing Zero to Hero workout with the one and only Marco Iolo to kind of guide you. Maybe your game's like mid-tier. Maybe you're like okay. Maybe you want to get to the next level. These videos will 100% help you get through the navigate the dangerous waters, as it were, of For Honor and the difficulties you can experience.
I'm switching the screen
there.
right now, y'all.
Navigate
please
the
go
frozen
to-
shores.
Go to youtube.com/Ubisoft Game Plan. We are also posting these videos on our Twitter and our Instagram accounts, so please go check that out. Yeah, well, that's what we've got for housekeeping. So I think it's time for a little bit of a story trailer.
Is it trailer time?
It's trailer time, so we'll be back. But in the meantime, please enjoy
Shauna trailer,
the
hold
Year
on.
5 Season 4
Putting this in
story
full screen.
trailer for Frozen Shores.
I can't see y'all in chat right now.
What does one find at the end of a storm? Relief, as weary eyes look up to clear skies. Comfort, as friends find each other again and celebrate. Pride.
The visuals are always pretty
Surviving a
nice.
storm is no
They
easy
do good
feat.
at this.
It almost sounds like a dream, doesn't it? A fleeting dream, for the waters never stay still for long.
Hopefully we get a new map.
Because after the storm comes a rogue wave.
What type of weapon is he holding?
What an amazing trailer!
Sorry, guys.
What an amazing
One sec.
season we've got planned.
I can't
out for
see
you guys.
y'all
I
in the
hope you're
chat,
just
so-
as excited as we are here.
Putting this right here.
Brought some folks
All
on
right,
to
we're
talk to us
good.
a little bit about
I had to
what's
swap
going
stuff
on for
over.
Year
My
5
fault.
Season 4 to dig in, kind of into the details of what we got. We've got Nico here. We've got Elise, and we've got Andrew. Andrew is unfortunately experiencing some technical difficulties, so we have this amazing, wonderful picture of him, but still here, still good, still kicking. So I guess where I'd like to start is Nico. If you just want to just crack open some of the details of the Battle Pass and the season content we've got planned for the Frozen Shores. Thanks so much for being on.
Sure, Lawrence. So yeah, Heathmore.
All right, I'm sorry y'all for that.
Catastrophes in the past seasons, right?
We're good.
Season 2, we got the drought. Season 3, the flooding, and the winter is finally here to bring some calm, hopefully some respite. And you know, it might be cold outside. There's a lot of warmth in our heart as the holiday season is approaching, and with it, the Frostwind celebrations, which is going to be our main event launching this new season. The new season will also bring along.
Oh, yeah,
a
we are getting
new
another
battle
testing
pass,
grounds, y'all.
New fresh content for you to grind. Gameplay wise, we have a bunch of new elements that are coming. We've got the Shinobi update. We've got some update to the small
Shinobi?
fleet.
You say
And
something
we
about
have a
Shinobi?
new testing grounds coming at the beginning of this season. This testing ground will be about another round of changes for Dominion, as well as some changes to the Conqueror hero
Conqueror?
that we'll be detailing later on the show. That is the first half of season 4. The second part of the season gets very interesting because we are bringing our new character at the mid-season point. So we can't wait to show you who this character is. Is it going to be a knight? a Viking, a samurai, a Wulin. We're obviously not going to tell you. So stay tuned for this. What we can tell, what I can tell, is that it's pretty exciting, and this is a hero
I hope
that's
the new
going to be
character
shaping things
is
up
male.
in a major
It
way.
seems to be a male.
So yeah, we can't wait to share all of that info with you. So that's going to kickstart the second half of the season. And there's still a lot to happen in that second part. We're going to have new armor variations. We're going to have a new round of the Covenant games. We're going to bring back the Black Friars Repost event. And of course, we're going to be seeing the finals, the major Dominion Series Championship to conclude our second competitive season.
I felt like they were gonna have the new character release
Thank you so much for providing
for
some
the
insights into
mid-season.
that, Nico. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. Moving into kind of a similar but different note. Elise is here to talk to us a little about, I think, the narrative of the next season. Elise, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good, thank you. And you?
Excellent. I'm well, thank you. Really
Yo,
excited.
yeah,
to
B,
hear
are you
what
gonna
you've
play
got to say
Elden
about the
Ring when it
narrative.
comes out?
Yeah, let's
I'm not sure.
get too cheaty.
I've never
But
played
yeah, so just to
a
bring
Dark
you a bit
Souls,
of
Elden
the
Ring
warmth
type of
the
game.
narrative for this season.
Maybe I'll give it a
musical
try,
text
but
written
I don't
by
know much about it
Jan,
because I've never
one
played a
of our
game
lead
like that
writers.
before.
Guess I'm gonna just read the beginning of it because I know that players want to know more about the cool and shiny stuff. So the reading part is not always the most like. It's just to set things up, right? So the people of Heathmoor were afflicted with rising waters and a devastating storm that flooded the landscape. Thankfully, the storm passed, and though the skies began to clear, a cold winter settled in. The high waters froze, and snow covered the terrain. Ships were stuck in the ice, which only added to the odd serenity that had befallen Heathmoor. So yeah, this season is like, as Nico mentioned, a time of respite, more like something a bit quieter, a bit calmer after like so many catastrophes, all those crazy climate changes happening. Now the warriors have some time to gather their strength to reunite with those that they might have lost, and so it's a time of celebrations, a bit more like people are still fighting, but there's also like that joy of reuniting with people that they might have lost in the past. And obviously, as you might have seen also like on the key art in that amazing trailer, like kudos to Elix, by the way, who did an amazing job again.
Yo, what is up with this? What's up with this dude right here?
Behind my head. It's red cells, something coming. We can't tell you too much about it, but you will have some hints here and there, obviously, in the game, especially in the first half of the season. So yeah, keep an eye out and enjoy the story, I guess.
Thank you very much for that, Elise. Some great stuff. And now, last but not least, the final facet we have of building the story. Andrew, you want to tell us a little bit about the direction you chose to take the art in for this season?
Yes, sure. I mean, it's been a long journey that we took from the drought, wildfire,
His
rain,
webcam gotta not be
storm,
working or
and
something.
now everything is frozen.
What's up, Damo?
As I am right now.
Shinobi?
It's like a calm after a storm. It's artistic approach. This is the most intense moment, which can be right before the climax, because you never know what will happen, or in this case, who will be coming into the Hitmore. The whole previous seasons were built.
I like
for
these
this
main
moment to
designs.
reveal something that is
Main
unexpected
designs are
and
pretty
something
cool.
very special. We provided a little bit of tease in this TU. You're gonna see something is coming. It's a very visible behind the fog, and the winter's here, as well as some strangers arrive in the Heathmore. Unexpected guests in the battlefield, but no one suspects any danger from the frozen shore. This season's theme is definitely about the frozen environment as Montreal and the seafarers. And the map harbor is where our stranger guest arrives the first. Some approaches to the marketplace to exchange the good. Some parties with the peoples of Heathmore. Some are recruited as the soldiers to fight in the mid lanes. We are still not sure that where they came from, nor who they
New
are.
faction?
The only thing
I
that
don't
seems to
think it's a new
reappear
faction.
time to time is a ghost ship that appears from far away.
If it is, though, that'd be
From
fire.
Harbor,
But, I doubt it.
Gauntlet, and the river.
Those are straight up pirates? Yeah.
Again, no one
On God.
suspects any danger.
But
from
I
the
feel like they're probably gonna stuff them into
That's
a different,
so cool.
one of the factions we already have. I doubt it's gonna be a new one.
But that's not all we've got going on for Year 5 Season 4. We also have our amazing Battle Pass.
Ooh, hold
shiny,
up.
fancy, sparkly. Andrew, do you want to tell us a little more about the art direction we've got going on here?
Of course. Basically, the seasonal theme of this season is the frozen, cold winter, and the voyage and the treasures. And for the mood effect, we wanted to provide something that is related with the frozen
Yeah, they're
seafarer.
pirate themed battle
Not
pass.
just a sailor, but a badass looking one. I mean, you can equip the head with the one eye cover as saying "Aye Aye Captain," but you can, if you wanna be a bit more.
What do y'all think about this
more than a
effect?
sailor here. Yes, we also have a captain version of it. Also, battle outfits. It's not just another outfit. This is the winter 2021 Montreal collection that you don't want to miss it out. It's icy blue and dark tone is a seasonal collection color as a cold.
Yo, hold up.
Montreal
The
weather.
color actually looks hella nice.
Yeah, I know.
I like that light,
trying very
vibrant
hard
type of those colors.
and for
They
the
look nice on
ultimate,
Hitokiri.
looking pretty cool, super cool. It's just so cool that where you can wear it on your forehead or the shoulder pad, and it just works.
Pirate skull.
For this season. And for the execution, getting tired of slicing, chopping.
Wait, are they releasing a new faction?
How about using the hook? You know, presenting the best experience.
I'm curious to see how they're gonna implement this character. If it's gonna be a new faction or they're gonna stuff him into one of the factions we got.
For the podium signature, are you a drama queen? Dramatic entrance of the ending signatures here. And for the weapon, lastly, but not the least, again, you need these weapons. You will have to match the character variation that you will unlock it next to you. But again, amazing job, amazing work, Chengdu Studio, for these weapons.
And that's so much cool stuff that we have in the Battle Pass here. Amazing work by everyone. Really loved taking a look at all of that. Nico, Elise, Andrew, thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you so much for being here and shedding some light on the Frozen Shores, giving us some insights there.
Always a pleasure.
Thank
Sure
you.
thing.
Absolutely. So we are going to take a
You said
little
that Pirate
break,
Head had
and
an
let you guys
Assassin's
look at
Creed
the Battle
logo?
Pass weapons we have
It did?
coming up for Year 5 Season 4. It's going to be some really cool stuff. But don't go anywhere because we will be right back to talk a little more about the Frostwind celebration.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, these are the weapons. Did it actually have the Assassin's Creed logo on it though? So wait, that ornament had. I wonder if we're getting a character from like Assassin's Creed Rogue or something. Like, let me see if I can pull it up. Is it Assassin's Creed Rogue? Yeah, peep this. I'll show y'all after the weapons. We're gonna check these out. Weapon designs look pretty nice. The skulls are hella edgy. Shinobi's weapons, I'd probably use it because it's new, but I don't know. Shinobi hasn't really got any designs that I'm kind of like. I feel like, you know, I changed the current set I have, you know. I like the theme of the weapons though. The theme is cool. This music kind of bopping. Is that Kinsei's long ass sword? Whose sword is that? No, that's Zanhu, I believe. And there it is. Those are the weapons. All right, real quick, y'all. How do y'all feel about this?
Here with us, it's a special time.
So we're looking at the character.
Tis the season for what exactly, Josh?
Let's see if I can pull this up. How do y'all feel about this right here?
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking. Some of y'all say you spotted an Assassin's Creed logo on the ornament and stuff like that.
December 9th to December 30th.
You have the same, the ship looks similar in the background, so my guess is they probably implemented an Assassin's Creed character over on For Honor. How y'all feel about that?
There we go. So the twist being, if you don't stay off these cracks
Ice
in the ice,
brawlers,
take a
let's go.
plunge
This
into
is
the
traditional.
icy, frigid depths of the lake. Very cold.
Can you imagine swimming in that?
People do it for their health in the colder countries up north.
That's wild, man. I
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Major kudos to all of those people. It's
Let's be real
incredible
here.
stuff.
Who actually fights on the ice? Most people pick
bringing
like
back
Raider
ice brawls, we're also
or
gonna be,
Warlord, a character that can
introducing
charge and try to
some
just
pretty cool
launch you off the
emotes.
map.
Gonna talk a little about those now. First, we have for 10,000 steel, the
new paired emote.
Chimera themed paired emote. All's fair in love and war.
Love it. Love on the battlefield.
Love on the battlefield. And then we have the much less amicable Wolf's Gift, also for 10,000 steel. Nom, 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 nom.
Just ate that cold whole, boy.
Just delicious.
I doubt
Delicious coal.
I highly
also
doubt that.
Yeah, you know that's fair. Josh, you want to talk a little about the third emote we have and the fun stuff that goes along with it?
Yes. So we are offering a free event pass with Frostwind's celebrations this year, and they will it will include a free paired emote, and you can use that emote and the two that Lawrence spoke about to complete your orders. So for the first 2 weeks of the event. So definitely go ahead and check your order board. Make sure you've got.
I still gotta finish my battle
equipped.
pass.
You can do it. And look at this.
Hey,
You're
yo!
kissing homies on the battlefield.
Hey yo!
Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to kiss the homies on the battlefield and complete an order at the same time? Like it's a win-win in my.
Hold up.
So yeah, you can get this in the free event pass, and we are also offering in the free event pass a battle outfit. We see Tiandi here, rocking it, looking super awesome. And you can get them for all heroes, so this isn't just for Tiandi. We also have a mood effect. My boy Aramusha, I really appreciate the team using Aramusha for this. You have the frigid squiddy boys popping up saying hi, and then we have the ornament. You got an octopus, and it looks like there's like a.
Are we not getting a new map?
Head, and I really appreciate
the
that.
detail there is insane. Like, could you see the little reflections on the facets of the jewel there? That was so cool.
To the team,
Like,
to the team.
Shout out, big shout out.
Beautiful.
That's just some of the amazing stuff. We've also got this lovely bit.
Yes, we also have, this is actually some other stuff you'll see in the free event pass, some weapons that we will be showing off after we are done. Again, the team is doing absolutely, like an absolute amazing job with these designs, and I'm very happy to call them coworkers. That's really cool.
Bro, is it a pirate?
Yes, just a quick thing just to mention again, the paired emotes, you can complete your orders with those the first 2 weeks of the event. So again, definitely check your order boards. Make sure that you're getting.
I guess it's some sort of Assassin's Creed.
You have the emotes equipped, and you should be good to go. Ice Brawlers is gonna be rad.
Bro, no way you just said that, Jacob.
We get into some of the Frostwind weapons, which we're incredibly excited to show you. I just wanted to say we are going to be right back with Stefan, JC, and Ben. But yeah, in the meantime, take a look at these cool, very artistically well done weapons.
Oh, these are the event weapons. Not gonna lie, these are already fire. It looks like the blade is ice. It's pretty fire. Hey, I'm gonna need these ASAP. You said, LOL, they're ice, not fire. Bro, I was saying they're fire. you get it? Like, they're cool. Ooh, hold up. Yo, these new Shinobi sets looking nice. Y'all are funny in the chat. I think I might like these more than the battle pass sets. I think the battle pass set is a bit too edgy for me. For sure, yeah, those are cool.
Warriors, welcome back to the Den. We just looked at the Frostwind weapons, but guess what? It's testing grounds time, and who better to talk about that than the usual
He said
suspects,
2 lives
Stefan,
on YT
JC,
Christmas
and
came
Ben.
early.
Welcome to the show, guys. How you doing?
Hello, everybody. How are you?
All right,
Doing all
let's see what
right.
they're talking
so
about.
we are going to be talking about the next phase of the testing grounds later on in the show. But before we get to that, we want to go ahead and give you a fight update because we're going to talk about some changes that will be coming live with Frozen Shores on December 9th. We have some nerfs and we have a rework coming and going live with Shinobi. So, Stefan, let's go ahead and start with you. Let's talk about these nerfs. Some of these characters have been a little bit frustrating for some of our players, like Shigoki and Orochi. So, kind of like bring us into
Orochi, what about Raider, bro?
These changes.
Sure. Really excited to bring to live a number of changes across kind of the board.
Okay, Raider.
If you're worried about frustration of playing heroes, we got nerfs for Orochi.
Shinobi's going live too.
If you're in Dominion series,
hey.
top level players, we got nerfs.
This
for
is my
Raider
Christmas
and
right here.
That should open up dumping out our S tier and hopefully making the A, B, C a little more interesting in terms of who picks what. We got Shinobi coming. That came from the previous testing grounds, which is really cool.
Indeed.
And then
Let's
finally, we're going to hit
go.
a few of the feats, including probably what remains as the most hated
Shinobi's
feat right now,
coming.
so I can't wait for this.
Shinobi rework is
So
about to
I'm
be
very
here.
excited
Orochi
for
Raider
the,
and Shigoki about to get
smoke bomb
nerfed.
discussion.
I'm glad you picked that one and not the other ones. I would have been
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
you were mentioning Slippery, but okay.
That's top three then, I
Dust
guess.
Devil can no longer have its miss recovery canceled by
Orochi.
dodge.
So let's talk a little bit about Orochi. A lot of people are complaining. We have a pretty strong Orochi out there, although it's not the most strong in the game. I think it's behind Raider and Shigoki, if you ask
Oh
me.
God, bro. Raider's just crazy.
But there's a number of things people are complaining about. So finally, the Nerf bat is swinging its way. Maybe I'll pass it to you guys to talk a little bit about what are we doing to it.
Yeah, all right. So the number one complaint we had with Orochi was Dust Devil, which is the infamous dodge forward kick. We added this move in the last revamp that we did on a character, and it's really good. And having its miss recovery being able to be canceled by a dodge is quite strong, and it's also like the number one source of frustration from players. So we've removed the ability to cancel its miss recovery by a dodge. You can still cancel the recovery if you hit with it. So it's not.
Which
as
move is
bad
the
of a
lightning
deal, but
strike?
It's still quite a nerf.
Is that
should make Orochi be a little bit
the
less
forward
safe
dodge
when you
heavy
deal
or
with
like
that
the
Yeah, so
Uh,
quick
back
move ever,
dodge?
it's like if you believe that you
Light
deserve
or
to
something?
punish when you dodge a kick,
Which one is that?
now you're gonna get it.
pretty much, right? On top of that, lightning strike is no longer undodgeable. It can only now be delayed until 400 milliseconds in the dodge. So the idea here was that the intent for the mix-up on front dodge was kick and storm rush, and not necessarily lightning strike. Lightning strike is more used as a peel tool, so we wanted to make sure that lightning strike kept its peeling, so we didn't change when you can do it in the dodge. But now it's no longer a case of, well, I have to know if I'm going to dodge the kick or lightning strike or storm rush, or what am I going to try to do. So in this case, it's, well, if you think lightning strike or kick are coming, you can always dodge and you're always going to be okay. And the removal of the delay there a little bit ensures that you can't just do a super late lightning strike and still hit somebody who dodged. So those are the base challenges that Orochi faced, that we lowered them a little bit to make sure he's a bit more less frustrating to fight against, let's say.
Yes.
We've got our Raider next up, right?
Raider.
Raider, what's wrong with
Wait,
Raider?
they decreased his
right now,
HP?
just quickly from the perspective here, I think
What?
is we believe Raider
Says
and
he no
Shigoki are
longer
probably the two
drains
ST
stamina or
heroes
stuns.
in Dominion. We're seeing them in the Dominion series quite prevalently. So our kind of feeling is if we can nerf out these two as our S tier, maybe they'll go to A, and then therefore
32.
we'll see a bit more variety at top level play. And I'm sure some of the
Yeah.
frustrations will also go down for full population.
So, like,
Y'all
one
think
of the
that's
things-
enough?
Some of the things we've done here, we can see them, is that we've lowered his HP. He's now 130 down from 140. The reason there is that we want to make sure that he doesn't have as strong a trading capability as he does before. We love the armor, we love where it is, the timings, all that sort of stuff helps Raider really shine in group fights, so that's very good. But at the same time, his HP being at 140 meant that you needed to land one more heavy, or you had to work a little bit harder to be able to get him down. So with less trading ability, it should be a bit less oppressive and harder to fight against him once you win. We've also had we've got a lot of complaints, rightfully so, I think, about the knee attack. So this is what happens after you do a
There's no
stanky
way
charge.
this is the only thing they're changing
And,
about Raider.
The problems with it was that it was draining too much.
They're
stamina.
changing the
So when you
damage,
did a
but what
stanky charge on
about
somebody? You would
his
drain
fucking stamina
50
being
stamina off of them,
insanely
which is
goddamn high, and he
rather
can just
high for, like, a
consistently
throw.
flow
On top of
with
it, you also
goddamn
just, like,
hyper armor
ledge them or throw
and
them
just
into
go
traps
crazy
or
on you.
whatever you want. So with knee no longer draining stamina or stunning, the functionality is still there.
How do y'all
You'll
feel
still
about this?
Smash you into the wall. You'll still need them, but the knee won't drain stamina anymore, and it won't stun.
Conqueror's
But you still
annoying
have
too.
you still have the guaranteed light afterwards and stuff. All the good stuff that we had before still works. It's just less frustrating to face.
We should have called it storming knee attack.
Oh my god, I wanted to
Yes.
make that same
Oh,
joke.
Storming knee.
Oh my god.
Storming
Look,
knee, yeah.
Somebody at least bookmark that for future references, just in
Yeah.
case. Just in case.
Storming knee. Yeah. All right. So next up, we have Storming Tap. The soft.
You haven't fought many raiders then?
So we lowered the damage to 10. It used to deal 12.
Do y'all think
and,
that this is
like,
enough?
Looking back at it, having an enhanced light that is soft faintable, that's unreactable, that resets your chain, dealing 12 damage was a bit too high, so we lowered it down to 10. So Raiders
You
have
said
to work a
you
little
think
bit
if
more to
they nerf
kill
his
you and
hyper
do
armor, he'll
effective
go
stuff
back
with it.
down
It's
to
still
shit
good.
tier.
It's still unreactable. It
Good
still
enough
has
for
all these
me.
good
So y'all
properties.
think a
It
damage
just
nerf
deals
is
a
good enough?
smidge less damage, but over time that kind of adds up, so that feels good there. And there's also like other damage nerfs coming down the line. So Raiders top heavies and chains, so the second and the finisher now deal less damage. The second goes down to 30 from 32, and the finisher goes down to 33 from 36. These damage nerfs are necessary. Raider was trading super high, dealing a ton of damage. It also affects his
Shinobi's rework
stamina
is
punishing
coming
a little bit.
when the season
It's
starts.
not major, but it still deals a bit less damage, but it's more, again, manageable. And last but not least, I think one of the other ones that are really complained about is Raider's Fury. That's Chain Zone. So it used to deal 38 damage, which is on a very, very, very high level. We had it at that because it's a very slow attack. It can get interrupted in group fights. But turns out that having such a huge trajectory that you can access rather easily, that dealt 38 damage was kind of high. So we've lowered it to 32. It still deals like quite an acceptable amount of damage at 32.
Yeah.
But going down from 38 is quite warranted, I think.
Okay.
That's good. Next we have Shigoki, Steph.
All right, now what's going on with
Same deal as
Shigoki?
Raider, basically, just too much damage. So kind of across the board, we want to bring that down to try to drop both Shigoki and Raider out of the S tier, basically at a damage level.
Yo, what's up, King?
and
Welcome
not
to the
at, like,
stream.
Kit doesn't work anymore level.
I'm not gonna lie. Anytime that I've like seen a Shigoki on the field, I've run the other way. I'm just gonna go ahead and say
The
that.
Shigoki
I've been
be like a
coward.
final boss
I didn't wanna
sometimes.
face it. So go ahead, JC. Let's go ahead and talk about these nerfs.
So that's it. So we've done a couple
Yeah,
of changes. Mostly it's
Grandmaster.
about making sure that Shigoki's damage isn't too high. And the first one here, which might not seem like, oh, that's not going to really go lower his damage, is side dodge headbutt now changed to finishers at 300 milliseconds in its recovery instead of 200. So that might not seem like much, right? You're like, oh, yeah, okay, just 100 ms later. But that 100 milliseconds helps you. Oh, no, there's a cat again. That 100 milliseconds helps you counter those side dodge headbutts, right? So if you do a dodge attack, if you do it like a little bit earlier at the right timing, the odds of you hitting armor from the heavy finisher are much, much, much lower. So that helps you counter it. This does not apply to front dodge headbutt, by the way. It's only from sides. Sides are defensive moves. They have iframes. They have all sorts of good stuff. So we didn't want to like nerf Shigoki's ability to open up people and to actually do damage and go into his mix-ups. But because it's a defensive move, we wanted to tone it down a little bit so that it has a bit less efficiency. On top of that, we have Demon Ball. So Demon Ball's recovery has lowered by 100 ms, and the opponent's recovery is down by 300. Those numbers might look arbitrary, weird, what's going on here. The main reason for these is that when a Shigoki would guard break you and then do a Demon Ball, and you would go against the wall, which happens super often in ranked duel maps.
I don't know if it's just me,
Shigoki would get
but
three demons
to be
embrace
honest,
every single time.
Shigoki
With
wasn't
these new
too big of a
timings,
deal for me.
Shigoki
I don't know
does
if it's
not
because my
anymore.
like
So it
character,
doesn't create as much
you
of
know,
a help
the
swing
characters I
off of
choose
the
or
Shigoki,
what, but I
especially in
never
duels.
really had
But in a lot of maps too, like
any
you could, like, knock
huge
people
problems
down
with
to a
Shigoki.
wall and then just get like a really, really large health difference.
Sometimes
And
they
so
did
because
feel
of
like,
that, we
you know,
wanted to, like,
fighting
change that a
a
little bit,
final
that it's a
boss
bit
or
more
something.
manageable.
I think he even got like a top.
Just because of their playstyles and stuff,
Yeah,
but
you
I
get a
didn't
top
have
heavy, you get a
any,
bunch
you
of
know,
stuff. So at least with
crazy
this, like,
problems.
you can still get stuff. You still get a light, but you're not gonna get a heavy. You're not gonna get Demon's Embrace. So that works quite well. It balances out Shigoki's damage quite a bit there. And on top of that,
Any news
we
about
have,
Lawbringer?
also other damage nerfs.
True, I wonder what they're
for
gonna do with
Shigoki.
Lawbringer. Honestly,
So
I
most of
haven't
his
really
heavies
been
got
seeing
nerfed.
Lawbringers
The charge
much.
heavy openers, side and top, both got lower damage. They're both going down by 4. So charge side heavy is 28, charge top heavy is 30. And uncharged heavy finishers now deal 26, down from 31. And the charge side heavy finishers is down by 6, as well as the top, so 30 and 32 respectively. Those damage, like, they're still high, right? But part of the reason why Shigoki was so strong is partly because of short-tempered, which we're going to talk about in the next slide. But basically, short-tempered made sure that Shigoki would get massive damage in group fights, those charged side heavy finishers like that dealt 36 would end up dealing like something like close to like 42, 44 or something. So it was like super high.
Yeah.
On zone property attacks, you would hit like 4 people around you.
Say, yeah,
go
no, I
nuts.
don't usually
So,
have issues
that
against
damage being
Shugos.
lower,
They're slightly
like, puts
more
them
time
more on the
consuming.
normal curve of damage, and even with short tempered, you still go up.
Yeah, I never had really any big problems, but you know, it just, you know, took patience to
You would have
beat.
gone 37, you're going to get 34, but it's a little bit different. That.
I've
That's
never
the
heard
first-
such a defensive 6 damage nerf in my life. This is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta figure that. I understandably, some people might not be happy about this, so we have to make sure that people know and understand the logic behind our reasons.
Very good defense of the defense.
So feet balance changes,
Short
Steph.
temper.
Oh, across the board. I mean,
What was
like,
that
everyone
voice
can see
crack? He said,
the giant red beacon arrow pointing towards the bottom one there, thankfully. But just before we get to that
anyone
one,
else
I guess
think it's
kind of across the board,
laughable
it's
that
just
even with Raiders health
shaving a bit of
nerf,
damage.
still has
a
more
little
than
bit of the times that
Lawbringer?
Orochi can put you out of stamina with a Ki. Down
Lawbringer's
the damage
fine
on
as
Orochi as
is.
well with slip through, and then smoke bomb. Thankfully, not being the worst thing in the universe anymore.
I don't know what's been going on with Lawbringer, honestly. Like, I've been seeing a lot of
Yeah.
people saying,
So,
like,
okay,
they
so
want
quickly,
Lawbringer buffed
short
and stuff
tempered,
like that, and
the
I don't
damage
even see
buff
them
used to be
anymore.
20%, now it's 15.
People barely
More
even use
manageable.
Lawbringer. So I don't know what's
Slight
going
nerf
on,
to
you know, there.
Shigoki. Also affects Aramusha, but on a much lower scale. So that feat used to replace Rocksteady. So now it's short tempered, and short tempered it won't be as strong as it used to be. Slip through has changed also quite a bit. It used to give Orochi a lot of
Oh,
damage.
smoke
Slip through and,
bombs
like,
stuns
Riptide.
now. It's pretty
So what
nice.
we've done with slip through is that
I use smoke bombs a
the
lot.
damage buff that you gain when you dodge only applies to the attack that you deal out of a dodge, and the effect is removed as soon as damage is dealt. As soon as actually a hit line, like after the first attack actually like hits, misses, or is blocked or whatever, but the damage buff gets removed immediately, so you can't go like Riptide into a combo light and get that extra damage on top of that. We've also nerfed the damage buff it gives. It used to be 40%, now it's 30. Again, like Orochi with this was way above the curve in terms of damage, so we've lowered that a little bit. And it can also now trigger every.
You said a
seconds
smoke bomb
instead of
nerf?
every second. So what that means
Now
is
stuns all
you
enemies
might not
within
get
its
it on
blast.
every single dodge.
Is it?
if you
That's
keep
a nerf?
dodging
Y'all think
all
that's a
the time
nerf?
Trying to use this.
It says it stuns them.
And with these changes, Ben, I don't know if you want to tell us. There's been some interaction.
Removed
with
all
Lucia
other
that
interactions
this,
the feat
ends
had.
up doing,
Oh,
right?
I didn't even read that.
Yeah.
I didn't even read that.
Caltrops used to interact with this feat very favorably, let's say, where as long as he was just kind of dodging left and right, the feat would activate just by dodging. But now that it no longer does, the Caltrops are no longer buffed while the Lucia is dodging. So the Lucia has to
I'm not gonna lie, I am a smoke bomb
for
user.
the Caltrops to be.
I didn't
buffed
read
for a
under it,
very
but
small
yeah,
time.
it definitely got nerfed.
So it should make the Caltrops a lot less annoying, but still, they're ridiculously good feat. So don't worry
Yeah,
about that one too much.
Yeah, so Caltrops is still really good, right? It's just a matter of like it won't get massively buffed by this anymore, and you're not gonna melt people down as fast as you used to. Okay, so next up is Ki. So we've increased the cooldown for Ki by 15 seconds from 90 to 105. Again, like Steph was saying, it's mainly a feature of Orochi being able to Ki you every single fight, putting you out of stamina, and then putting such an insane amount of pressure on you that it was like really, really hard to get out of. So by nerfing the cooldown a little bit, it should be a bit more manageable. You're not gonna get Ki'd all the time, and it should be should work a little bit better.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Here
it is, right? Smoke bomb.
The pièce de résistance.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? Smoke bomb is probably the most hated feat in the entire game. It's been banned by the competitive players for I don't know how long now. It used to do all sorts of crazy things, like it would like prevent lock, prevent capturing points. It gave people stealth. It made you unable to parry external attacks, like all sorts of things. We found some cute little nuggets in there while we were going through it as well. Like it would block line of sight, like do all sorts of crazy things. So we've got rid of all of that because it was much too complicated, and it also like created like really unfavorable gameplay scenarios. So instead, now what happens is you throw smoke bomb, and all of your opponents within its blast are stunned for 5 seconds. 5 second stun is still quite a long stun. You can use smoke bomb a bit more efficiently while you're in a group fight. You can go run up to people, throw a smoke bomb, then they're going to be stunned, and then you don't see indicators for 5 seconds. You can still throw.
I can see
unblockables,
people
all sorts of
not
stuff. They're
using
still
this
probably gonna
anymore
land,
after that.
but they're going to be
sure.
able to be dealt with and parried and all that sort of stuff. And you can still throw a smoke bomb, stun people around you, and then just run away. And they're not going to see your indicators. It's a bit scarier. So it still works, not as efficiently as it did before, but you can still do stuff with it. But you can no longer just go, hey, look, I'm on a zone. Smoke bomb. Oops, you can't capture it. So that was a big thing there.
Yo, Crab General, what's
Thank
good, bro? Why are you
goodness.
spamming?
Whatever the functionality, I'd be happy.
All right, so now we have Shinobi, right?
Basically, Orochi screen without the
Yeah, let's
stamina
do
drain.
Shinobi.
If you say so.
Basically, we had some testing grounds for this hero. We made a bunch of edits.
Let's go. We finally got
based
Shinobi
on the two
changes.
testing
What I've been
grounds,
waiting for.
that
Let's
were
go.
there. Finally, we're ready to go live with a set of those changes before.
Yo, quit
and a
being
few
weird
more
in the
edits.
chat, bro.
So this will be exciting. One more hero from the both the dumpster and the strange, frustrating universe to hopefully viable at this point.
Let's go. Finally
cool.
got
Yeah,
Shinobi
so,
changes. All right.
Quick recap. So
It
the
says
feedback
for
we
rule
got
now has
from
600
the
millisecond
playground
live frames.
was much more positive than the first time. We still had to do some
This,
changes.
I think this is just a
to make the
recap,
character
isn't it?
more viable
We kind of
and
went
make
through
it
that
more
first
workable.
slide kind of quick.
So let's go through them round. So
Unless they skip the
first
slide.
Up, we're gonna have front roll,
Okay.
right? So front roll, really cool move. It was good, but it wasn't as good as it should be.
Yeah.
So what we've done is we've made it have
Here we go, y'all.
a very high amount of iframes. So it's 600 milliseconds. As a note, basically you can cancel out of your front roll into like a flip kick or cycle arena or whatever at 600. So you're essentially full iframe until you actually do those attacks. That's quite good. It is now 900 milliseconds, down from 1,000, so it executes a bit faster. And
Okay.
on top of that, as a little bonus, we wanted it to we want people to feel as if it was a dodge. So it also changed to double dodge. So you can now do front roll, double dodge, like smoke dodge for some people if that's when you
yo.
But you can, that's it. You can front roll dodge and really reposition yourself in group fights and do all those sorts of good things.
I'm gonna have to
Super
try that out
interesting,
when we get the rework.
works
That
much
sounds
better
kind
than
of
before,
nice.
and also has like more utility.
Front roll double dodge. It sounds nice.
So backflip. Backflip is similar to front roll, right? So the idea is that we want to have front roll and backflip to be very, very, very similar in feeling. Feel like they're dodges. Feel like you can avoid attacks with them, and also chain to the same attack.
Shinobi's about to be crazy with all the dodging and stuff.
Now also has 600 milliseconds of iframes. Super good. You can avoid attacks, all sorts of stuff with it. It's 900 up from 600 milliseconds. So, but you can still chain out of it at 600. So you can go to sickle rain into kickflip now also. So you can do backflip into kickflip or backflip into sickle rain. You can't go into front roll anymore because that ended up being more frustrating for players than anything. You couldn't really it was hard to reinitiate with a Shinobi after you did a backflip, and so we wanted to make sure that Shinobi could actually backflip into.
Sorry, my dogs are barking right now.
I know a lot of players. It's one of the big feedbacks we've gotten that people wanted to have the range heavy back after backflip. We've decided to remove it because the biggest issue is if you can't target swap it, it's pretty much useless. And we don't want it to be target swappable because then we go back to
all right, my fault. Anyways, the backflip no longer changed to the front roll. I don't.
Unblockable.
What do y'all think about that? Because I kind of like how I can
extremely bad. So instead,
I can do the backflip front roll, consistently.
These tools where he's slippery, gets in and out, does all those cool things, but it's still not super frustrating as it used to be.
The specificities of like just how problematic such a move is like if it's not controlled by a cooldown like a feat is, like projectiles are in that sense, or
so
you don't have a certain risk to doing it, like Shaman will move quite heavily forward and be punishable because she's now within your range when she misses. Then it becomes very hard because like Shinobi's still super far away. How can you punish a thing that you've dodged or missed? And if you're dealing with group fights where Shinobis are 8 meters away and slapping you for free constantly, like it's a bit difficult.
Yeah, and on top of that, we've actually done tests where like we reduce the range of the range attacks, and it just feels really bad because the range just feels super arbitrary, and you just miss. You're like, why did I miss? Oh, I was in 1 pixel in the right direction or whatever. So at least this way it's all more consistent as well.
Yeah, if it came with a cooldown, or if it came with like your body moves within range of the tools of the opponent,
that would be different.
These are moves that work, but this is not how this one works.
I didn't quite catch what they were saying.
All right, next up, flip kick. Right, so
and my dogs were in the back barking.
Keeping with the theme of having Shinobi being really slippery, being able to perform really well in group fights, but really offensively, you can now target swap flip kick. So you can do front roll target swap flip kick, back flip target swap flip kick. So again, like people that want to range heavy there, you can still you're going to be able to do a flip kick instead. But as Stefan said, because you are moving with your flip kick and you're not just like off screen doing stuff, it's a lot more manageable. And to make sure that it actually reaches people, you can now move forward slightly more when you're using it. So again, it feels much better. So that's pretty good for that attack. So next up, front dodge.
Okay, man, I hate that I kind of missed some of the stuff he was saying.
Front dodge kick is back at 300 milliseconds. And front dodge, we had tried at 200. For Shinobi specifically, the experiment did not work because he didn't have another attack. So as soon as you would say Shinobi like front dodge
heavy.
And you would avoid everything. Right?
700 millisecond feintable.
Good enough. So we put it back at 300, but on top of that, we added a new attack, which is a front dodge heavy. It's 700 milliseconds feintable. You can do it from run to
initiates chains too.
Dodge, and it initiates chain. So max, yeah.
Oh,
so
we're looking at it.
There we go. Brand new attack. Looks really cool. Really different from what Shinobi.
What type of animation is that?
It's very useful. You can chase down people with it. You can open up people with it. Do a lot of stuff. You can try to do some peeling. Super amazing.
That's actually a nice chain. I'm not gonna lie, but
really
the animation looks weird.
I think that it will really open up a lot of venues for Shinobi. Okay, so we're reaching the end now, but let's keep going. So zone attack, right? So zone attack was one of those things that we didn't really do much of in the previous testing rounds. And Shinobi's zone attack actually still felt quite lackluster. Like it's quite good in the lane. Like it's actually one of the better lane clears. But at the same time, you wouldn't really use it.
Not to sound arrogant, but honestly, don't care much.
So
I haven't paid much attention to this.
The stamina cost. So it goes down from 17, like it's 3 hits. So it was 17, 17, 21. It's now 15, 15, 10. So that's quite a large reduction in stamina costs. And on top of that, so we want you to be able to use it and do more stuff with it. You can now backflip at the same timing as a feint. So if you do like zone attack and then press dodge, and you do it quickly enough, you're going to do the first
the sickle rain,
which is pretty interesting. And you can also
the zone attack change to the sickle rain.
Zone attack into sickle rain, so you can actually go into a 1v1 situation, for example, throw out a zone attack, go into your sickle rain, do all sorts of mix-ups at top that's still unblockable. Do good mix-ups with
we got some changes that we didn't even get, in the last testing ground. So I feel like right now, I feel like I just need to try this out.
Shinobi, there's
like I don't know
a couple of
what to say about this.
Most importantly,
as of right now, just reading it.
We're back to 120. He used to be at 110. It was sort of warranted due to like all the ranged attacks and all sort of stuff. We wanted him to be more of a glass cannon. But now with Shinobi having a lot less of those options, it doesn't make any sense.
Shinobi is gonna piss off the Redditors.
That 120 works much better, less squishy.
Animation should have been
and we've also adjusted the tracking trajectory.
Yeah, the animation was kind of weird.
Most of his light and heavy attacks. It should make him a lot more consistent, right? Because a lot of the time you would throw out an attack with Shinobi, he would barely move forward. You would miss. You'd be like, why did this miss when it hits with pretty much everybody else? So with these changes, it should really help with the consistency of these things and being able to land them. So yeah, Steph, Ben, what are your thoughts on Shinobi?
Yes,
he's great. Like I really.
I need to. I feel like I need to test that out. I need to test out the rework before I can really just say anything.
Did a really good job on it, honestly. I think like all the problem points were kind of handled very well, and like we did a super good job.
It's been the same for like all the testing rounds they did for Shinobi in the past. The past two they did. So I feel like I've needed to test everything out first in order to give my actual thoughts on it.
Shinobi, she got good buffs. Orochi, she got good nerfs. Raider, she got good nerfs. Shigoki, he got good nerfs, and the feats, which are mostly Orochi, good nerfs or semi.
Good nerfs.
Giant nerfs, let's say.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so super good.
Yeah, so we'll definitely get, see how the community kind of feels about it whenever that comes out on December 9th. Everything we just talked about will be
All right,
launching
in the
with
beginning of
Frozen
the
Shores,
stream,
so
they said they were
definitely,
putting
once you update your
Conquer
game,
in a
go ahead and
testing
try
ground. I
out
wonder if it's
Shinobi
just
and
Conquer
Shidoki and
or
Orochi
they're
and all that
adding
stuff,
other people
send us
to
your
it.
feedback. But now,
Because I want to see
let's go ahead
characters
and
like
dive right
Nuxia,
into the new
Shaolin.
testing grounds, which will be launching
You know,
December 30th.
I want to see them in a
and
testing
running,
ground.
to January
The
6th.
animations remind me
Ben,
of
we
how
have some
Spider
very interesting
surprised
stuff. We
their
have some
prey.
Dominion stuff that we want to get into, but we also have a
Oh
rework as
god.
well. So let's go ahead and dive
Hey,
right in and start
maybe it'll
with,
feel nice
the
and
Dominion
actually
series.
like flow good. You know, it's just one of those things you gotta test.
Sorry, I'm thinking about the Dominion series because like I love Dominion. Just Dominion. My bad.
Just
You have
Dominion.
the floor. You have the floor.
All right, so just a little summary here. We had 2 weeks, right? We had 2 weeks of Dominion feedback to go through. The first week was one set of values, and the second week was another set of values. So, in the first week, when we looked at the data,
I swear, if they buff Conquer, I doubt they're gonna buff
like
Conquer.
a good minute longer than the usual live matches, and less people were getting to their feed 4 than on live. And we saw that we might have been a bit too harsh on the minion lane. So those were kind of the main takeaways. And then in the second week,
Now I can sleep in peace. Good night.
Like on live, about 58% of people get to their feed 4 in a average Dominion. On second week, 44% made it to their feed 4. So that was clearly something we needed to tackle. So by making the length of the matches exactly like on live, which we thought was a win at first, but we also needed to take into consideration the renown values that might not have been high enough for people to.
You know what they need to do? They need to add the elimination maps.
But we also
that aren't on Dominion. They need to put them on there. They need to try to like find some sort of way to balance out the map to make it fit like the capture points and stuff for Dominion.
We're pretty happy with where the renown is. We just feel
because we ain't got a map in a hot minute.
To your feats. So what we're gonna be doing for the second TG is drastically lower the thresholds. So as you can see in the image, feed 4 is now 320. So we're hoping that by lowering it this much, we're gonna get back to the about 58% of people getting their feed 4 by the end of the match. On the next topic,
yo,
we need you to test Shinobi out cause you're one of the only I trust if he's good or not.
That one's a bit.
Indeed, yo, thank you for the donation, bro. And indeed, I feel like just reading that right there,
some people want it.
A lot of the stuff sounds good. You know, they added new options and stuff like that. I feel like I feel like I need to test it though.
It made sense for a lot of people, but in the end, we
I'm for sure gonna be making content on it though.
Always the same speed, no matter how many people are on it.
Yo, thank you again, Chopstick. Thank you.
There are pros and cons to this, but we feel that the
I will be making a video doing like
so on the pro side we have
kind of like a pre-rework video.
Faster, you're gonna start making points faster. You're gonna be
I don't know. I feel like I gotta test out those changes.
And it's gonna be easier to.
I don't know what to say about it right now, at least.
Infinite contests, so that would happen sometimes on the small maps, like Beachhead, where a point would be contested the whole game. So, because now it's a bit faster to capture, we can hope that it will change hands a bit more often.
What's up, Oni Life?
And on the cons, we have maps like Beachhead. That is definitely going to be defender favored with these values, because then the defenders will always be able to go get the points before they can be contested.
What's up, Radical? You said when are the changes going live? The changes are going live on the 9th.
Slightly easy for dead balls. Still harder than live, because if you had 4 people going on.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really paying attention to this the demand changes stuff.
And it's gonna be slightly harder to defend. So obviously 1 less second to go back to your point to prevent the back cap is 1 less second. But we feel it's less of a a negative than all the pros that I listed earlier.
Because it should be hitting the death balls more than a solo, right? If you're a solo who caps a zone, it's going to take you the same amount as if they spent 2 or 3 or 4 players to spend a zone. So if you've got 4 players running around the map killing everybody, and you have 1 player backcapping,
also too, like
wasting their time. It's
another thing, I feel like I need to test how they're gonna do the, because you can no longer do the backflip into the front roll. you know, a lot of
at
people would
all.
backflip, front
To be
roll, and
honest, we
you know,
tried
continuously
the
try to
defending zone
get their
from
like
middle
sickle
in
rain
our
mix-ups
test, but
going.
as
So
soon
I'm
as we made it to
curious
like
to see how
Sim
it's gonna
5,
feel not
we found
having it
that
anymore. You
it
know.
gave you a ton of renown for just playing the game normally. It didn't feel like we were really
Any new Shinobi drip? I mean, we have new weapons.
the amount of effort. So we're keeping it at 0, keeping the same values as week 2 because we feel they are pretty spot on. And on the next slide, we have
Yeah, Carl, we're getting the Shinobi
which,
rework
again,
next week.
We reached the perfect split.
And they're
Like, on the
adding like
average,
there's some new changes to the
Indian lane
rework as well.
gave as many points for a team as
You know, I'm for
both
sure gonna be
points
making
together.
content
So
on it, give my
we
opinions
feel
on
that
it.
these values are super close to where we want to be in the future. And as an added bonus for people playing in the TG, we have a new UI gizmo that the UI team helped us develop. So if you look on the top left and compare it to the top right, you'll see that we now have a we call
You said
it
remove
the
tribute.
renown widget. So basically,
How do y'all
every time
do?
you
Any of
gain
y'all in the
renown,
chat still play tribute?
it's no longer gonna be lost in the text.
I haven't played tribute in
going, good fight, good fight, good fight.
years.
Congratulating you for being a good Orochi
Played it a couple
player,
times when it came
all
out,
the
and I
capture
didn't
points
play it
that you
again.
did and all that stuff. So you're gonna be able to see the renown that you just gained for a kill, for a minion kill, for capturing, for boosting, all that good stuff. And you're still gonna be able to see whoever you kill, so that you can be happy about getting that troll that just keeps killing you with Orochi.
This might not seem like much, honestly, but when we've been playing with it for a little while now, it makes things so much more easy to understand. Like seeing the exact amount of renown you got is amazing.
And right by the renown meter, which makes total sense.
Yeah, exactly. It just makes so much sense. So Stefan, you wanna bring us to the next one?
Yes. I guess we're going to Conqueror now.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Conqueror. Okay, what's happening with Conqueror?
Sorry,
Let's see. Where are they
So
putting
what
Conqueror
are
in
we
the
trying to
testing
do
ground? Says it.
Do you want to launch it, man?
You go, please.
Okay, quickly. The one kind of major one I'll talk about is like all the offense is concentrated into one spot. Dodge forward or counter side dodge, shield bash into guaranteed light into sit there menacingly is Conqueror's kind of offensive game.
Okay.
Menacingly being the keyword here. Like I'm always scared because it's all you're gonna see is gonna bash you with his shield.
And otherwise, like when you look at like the zone info block and stuff like that, it's like Conqueror sits in the lane, surrounded by minions. Target swaps to the minions. You cannot hit the Conqueror unless you have a bash that you can put in the hole between the zone. And you're like, what is going on? This is extraordinarily frustrating to fight, and it's not. I mean, maybe some Conqueror players love it, but I mean, like, I don't know. It does not seem exciting to me.
Yeah, and on top of that, like that was like it's borderline an option select, right? I think Conqueror is the only one that was basically still had an option select because if you threw a regular heavy, a regular light, or whatever, Conqueror could just zone and parry you, or oh, by the way, I'm gonna go into.
You said wait, they're buffing him.
So
I mean, it says they're reducing the frustration, facing him and playing as him. So
a lot of jank with this
let's see how they
try to clean it up
how they pull this off. You know.
All right. So we're gonna go like step by step. Like at the end of this, you'll be like, "Is this even Conqueror anymore?" Because there's a lot of stuff to go through. So
charging state.
Oh my god, yeah. All right. So charging state. So to be clear, charging state is before you are fully charged. All right. So now you can start charging while
I haven't used Conqueror much, but I can say fighting against them is pretty frustrating. So if any of y'all in the chat, are like Conqueror pros or anything, let me know what's going on here. Let me know if this is good, bad, like what they're doing exactly.
It's faster to get to your full charge from 600 to 900 ms. You no longer have any defense while you're in this state to kind of balance it out to make it more of a offensive thing more than a defensive thing.
Okay.
You can no longer cancel the charge with a dodge. You can no longer cancel the charge with a bash either. Also, you'll understand why later. And the charging no longer depletes stamina. So just going like this should not be winding you up. So
okay.
So it's not gonna anymore. And on the full charge, So while you're ready to release the charge to go into
So this seems like they're trying to make him more offensive.
You can cancel that with a dodge. You can feint. The feint is no longer 300 ms. It's faster, and it gets you to your quick guard break, and it no longer pauses your stamina regeneration. So you can be at 5 stamina, start your charge, and you're gonna see your stamina go back up. So that feels amazing. Let's see some footage of that. So no longer any defense. You can dodge while you're fully charged. Good stuff. And there you go.
That's actually some nice flow. Maybe the conquerors in ranked mode would actually attack you.
Next, we have the heavies. On the heavy side,
okay, heavy feints.
Well, you can feint them now. This is why I'm getting paid the big designer more.
The feints sound pretty cool because before you had to cancel it with the full guard.
Can you feint it, Steph? And he's like, no. And I'm like, what if we can? Huh? And I get a big check in the morning, and they're like, yeah, okay.
What a profound question.
Yeah. So
I mean, it made total sense, right? He would feint it with putting his shield down instead of just stopping attacking. I mean, totally
so that was one of the reasons why Conk is just dodge bash the character into
There's an undodgeable.
is that he could feint his heavy, so you can't even start threatening someone with a heavy because they're just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna block it. And if you go into a shield bash instead, it's so slow I can dodge it. So now you can feint them. You can no longer cancel them into the shield uppercut because we no longer wanted with the shield uppercut. Well, it's the shield bash mix-up. With the shield bash mix-up now being actually fast and unreactable, we didn't want the Conk to just be a bash machine, like always.
I think it's pretty good that they're making Conqueror more offensive.
We made the recoveries.
Playing in ranked, bro. When you get to like high level master, grandmaster stuff, the Conquerors can be pretty frustrating to go against.
Once in a while, the opener heavy no longer has any superior block on the strike. That's something that the walking fortress type player will not like because now you can no longer try to parry a light and then block the heavy afterward just for letting go of that heavy. And the heavies in chain are now undodgeable, which makes the Conqueror, I think, the only character that has a infinite chain undodgeable. It's pretty crazy. I can't wait to see the reactions on this one.
See this?
You can see them actually here.
That feint actually looks nice.
Beautiful feints. There you go. And then we can do the feint on the full unblockable as well. And then we have the undodgeable heavy that the Orochi will not like, I guarantee you.
Are we headed in the Conqueror meta?
So
the Conqueror meta direction?
Of why the Conqueror is such a fortress and unpregnable fortress. So we want him to be pregnable. Is that a word?
The zone can no longer be held.
Maybe?
Okay, that's good because it gets annoying when where you're fighting a Conqueror, and then he just starts pulling a fidget spinner move and just continuously doing it until his stamina's gone.
With that, by focusing on a minion, and people without a bash they're screwed. They can't do anything. So we remove the full block from the zone attack. You can't hold it anymore. It's now just a single hit attack. We gave it a better trajectory, so it's gonna hit more people. We obviously give it more damage, because it's no longer gonna be like always out. We made it faster, and we made it initiate change. So a bunch of good stuff, a quality of life, while removing some of the more defensive options, you could say. So there you go. Chaining,
that was actually nice. That was a nice chain.
Chaining to heavy and chaining to the shield bash.
That's an undodgeable attack, right? When you threw out that heavy, I'm pretty sure it was.
All right, move to the next slide. Boom, shield bash mix up in chain. So that's your shield bash in a chain. Again, this is why you didn't want to press buttons with Conqueror before. You did a light, you pressed X, you would do a 800.
Are there any Conqueror mains in the chat? If there is, how are y'all feeling about this? Are you liking the offensive change, or or y'all want to continue using your defensive conks?
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that?
So it no longer wall stagger. It costs less stamina to do. You can no longer chain on this because it's unreactable. It's much less of a commitment than it used to be. It has better forward movement, so you can target swap people in a group fight and hope to get them. And it no longer deals stamina damage or applies stamina regeneration. So thank God for that. Let's see an action right here.
Out of stamina all the time.
I mean, you were doing that, yeah, with the dodge bash forward, same thing happens. So yes, no more out
The shield bash actually looks a lot more polished.
You're out of stamina for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that bash looks nice and polished.
All right, next we have the flail uppercut. So bit of confusion there possible here. It's the flail uppercut as the move that you did from your
full guard.
You would block an attack and then you go more. Now that move is after the shield bash, right?
Okay.
So you go shield bash, you press light, it's gonna do the flail uppercut, and it's immediate damage, which you can then use to flow into your chain lights or your chain heavies or your full charge. It's actually an excellent moment to start full charging because your opponent is gonna be in a medium hit reaction, so you have time to charge before they can start retaliating. So 9 stamina, 12 damage, 500 MS. It's uninterruptible stance, so you can.
As a conk main, this makes me very, very happy. This is actually nice.
That hit and still do your damage. It changed to all the good stuff, and you can press heavy if yeah.
Okay.
So if you do a shield bash and you think someone's gonna try to guard break your vulnerability on the flail
Okay, they did a really good job at making Conquer flow.
Do your chain heavy, and boom, you're gonna get that guy. So we gave you the freedom to be able to do that.
At first, I was wondering how they'd pull this off, you know, making him more offensive, but that he's actually flowing really good.
A pillar of the hero that we're doing a lot of changes to. So it no longer does
shield after.
Yeah, he has a big shield.
All right, let's see what they do with this.
You can roll the video while I talk, I guess. There's no longer any stamina cost to blocking attacks. So if you're playing on live right now and you're doing this, you're out of stamina 5 seconds. Every heavy would take out like 25 stamina or something.
So does it have any follow-ups after?
No longer any of that. You can even go into that state and recover stamina. You can dodge cancel out of it, as you saw, and you can cancel the recovery of your moves into turtle stance, much like other heroes like the Blackbriar can do. And you can also go directly from a block into full block stance. Just so if someone's trying to do like an infant chain on you, you can actually just go into the block stance and do your punish. There is no longer any zone attack from this stance, sadly, but it will no longer really make sense for it because it no longer has a full block anyway. So we just took the opportunity away and made it better as a defensive tool more than a, I guess, a toxic one, you could say. Yes, I think that went through all of it. And we have the new move. So this replaces
a new move. Let's see this.
Replaces flail uppercut.
Does 20 damage and it chains. Unblockable too. Okay, cool. Let's see this.
It works very well with the lore of the Conqueror. So when you're blocking something with the full block stance and you press heavy or zone, you're going to do this new move. I guess you could show it.
Ari says this is looking really fucking good to me. I've learned Conk in and out. He's always boring, but this is very interesting indeed.
And you can initiate chains with it.
Okay.
So, boom. And brand new opportunity. Look at this.
Does have a follow-up.
You can superior block dodge.
It does 20 damage too.
And press heavy to do Scottish Collection. So you can still do that and do the shield bash to get a guaranteed shield bash. But now it's just instantly better to be doing the Scottish Collection in a group fight because it's going to be doing a ton of damage. So
yeah, it's really cool. Honestly, in a group fight,
they did a really good job with the animations too. It doesn't look all like wonky and stuff.
It's really, really cool.
They actually look very polished.
Next, we go to the light attacks, and this one just speaks for itself. What happens if you throw lights in the same stance? Whoa. Oh.
No more molasses.
It's kind of absurd.
Of course, every conk main
to be done, but yes, you no longer throw a 900 ms light if you throw 2 lights in the same direction. I got this information from the crease in my hair. Sometimes I get data going in there, and it's like, oh, fast lights in the same direction. So I bet all the Conqueror mains will be happy to see that one. We made it even faster on the recovery, and we gave it more forward movement. So again, you can target swap and hit people in a group fight. Next, we have the unblockable heavy. No video to cover that one, but it's pretty simple. Basically, it's faster. It always deals 32 damage no matter what stance you do it from. And again, we made it travel farther, so in a group fight, you're more comfortable target swapping. And last but not least, the shield bash from neutral. So you're dodging, you're doing a forward shield bash. We delayed the start of the shield bash from 100 ms to 200 ms. And it no longer deals stamina damage or
okay, good. It no longer deals stamina damage or anything, because the conquerors who just constantly try to bash you to drain your stamina, it gets so annoying.
So that covers all of it. There's a lot to see and play around with.
All right.
So
honestly, I'm gonna have to try that out for myself. That looks, you know, it looks like it flows really good.
And that's it for me.
That's a solid rework. I could definitely see us, you know, going into a Conqueror meta
of Conk, because there's so many changes to him, and there's a lot that you guys added to him. So I'm very excited, because as someone who doesn't really play Conk a ton, I'm really interested to kind of get into that on the testing grounds for sure.
Mm-hmm. We converted a lot of people into playing Conk in our play sessions locally.
Yeah. On the dev team, a lot of people that didn't used to play Conk now actually love playing him. So that's pretty interesting.
That's super awesome. I'm super.
Hey,
excited.
I don't even use Conquer, and that rework looked nice to me. Like I'd use it.
December
honestly.
9th with Frozen Shores, we have the Orochi, Raider, Shigogi, and Feet nerfs, and we also have a Shinobi's rework, which is coming.
Yep,
with
Shinobi's rework.
And then of course what we just discussed.
I gotta try that out though.
Dominion and the rework to Conk, that will be with the testing grounds going live on December 30th, going to January 6th. But that right there, that's it. Steph and JC, Ben, thank you so much for coming on. And before we go, Steph, I do believe you have one thing that you'd like to add before we get out of here.
Oh, what is it?
I just want to give a quick shout out to Captain
shout out.
Grant and Arla Verite for
man, so I guess we're gonna have to wait till next month
mail with,
for details about the new hero
and a sick comic there. So the dev team quite appreciated it. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it was super cool to see those things. Honestly,
nice. Yeah.
Awesome.
And one last.
I wish we got like a teaser or something.
On the Shinobi rework side, we have the full patch notes available, so you can go look at an exhaustive list of changes. What we've presented today is what changed from the last testing grounds to now, just so that everybody's clear. I know there's been some confusion for that in the past, so this way, like, we know if you want to get the full list, go look at the patch notes. We wrote everything down, so you know everything that's going on with it.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you, gentlemen, so much for coming out to talk about the testing grounds. And Warriors, we will be right back with Clarissa to talk about the Dominion series that I totally mentioned earlier in this segment. But don't get anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All
right, y'all. So.
And
are they done talking about everything?
To the Warriors Den. Thank you.
They're talking about the Dominion series stuff.
Just recently had our Dominion series.
Did they say anything?
The 27th of November. It was amazing. And here to talk to us a little about that is going to be Clarissa. Clarissa, thank you so much for being here.
It's always a pleasure to be on the Warriors Den.
One sec, we're checking something out.
How are you doing today, Lawrence?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Okay, so I'm looking and it says the last thing.
Still,
what is that?
What's the word? I'm still digesting.
Yo, Chopstick with another $20 donation. Yo, Chopstick, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Sure. So I guess
Conquer. We're going into a Conqueror meta. Everybody's about to be using Conquer, including me.
Shout out to eStars for the
Conquer looks fun, not gonna lie.
The Dominion Series Stage 3.
All right,
and especially our casters, Sohinki, Vivid Nas,
all right, here's the thing.
Slacks, and also Humanist.
So here's the thing. They're talking about the this Dominion series stuff now. I'm pretty sure they're done talking about all the changes and all that stuff coming. Let me check this out. Yeah, so looking at this right here, it just says testing grounds, Dominion series. So pretty sure they're not gonna talk about anything else. Now, Oops. Sorry. There we go. All right, so do y'all want to finish reacting to this? Let me pull up my OBS again. I can't see my OBS. All right. Do y'all want to finish reacting to this, or do y'all want to do some Fight Club on For Honor?
They are our current back-to-back major winners because they did win stage 2 and, now concluding here, stage 3. And they also, just to give you context, they also won the last year's Dominion Series 2020.
All right.
So they are definitely the fan favorites, like I mentioned
either
before. But, it's really
stream
interesting to see how they still
done. Yeah, the stream is basically done. They're talking about this. I don't know if y'all want to
pick a
y'all really
or so.
care about this.
But like for example, in
Fight Club
stage
sounds
1,
fun.
they got 3rd place.
Yeah,
but they
I'll be
didn't
playing
really
it on
let that
Xbox
shake up
too. So
their,
if y'all want to play,
their
just message me
composition
on
and such, and
Xbox.
they've
I
been
run a couple
practicing
Fight
a
Clubs with y'all
lot,
before I end off the
They're
stream.
always talking about it. Their Captain
How long
Clutchmeister
have I been
streams
live
all the
for?
time, scrims, and all these teams scrim together as well. So it's really interesting because there's been talks where teams like Homeless Shelter Squad, also previously known as El Collectors, and the Oversleepers have taken a lot of games against Russian Mind Games and Nemesis Esports on scrims, but then when it comes to the major, I guess anything happens. So, congratulations to our teams.
Okay.
Fight
Club,
there's
Fight
a lot
Club.
of drama,
Yep,
if you
that's
want
what
to
y'all
call
wanna
it
do?
drama,
Okay.
that happened going into the major during the qualifiers, because a lot of the players switched and
Here we
stuff.
go.
So, for example, the story behind Oversleepers is that they have players who overslept some of the qualifiers.
Let me mute this.
One of them used to
We're about to play a couple of games of Fight Club. Overall, good stream. I was hoping we got at least a little teaser of like the character other than the image and stuff. Cause let me pull this up. Wait, I gotta. Boom. All right, cause I think the new hero is gonna be. Let's see. Let's pull this up again for y'all. Assassin's Creed Rogue.
In a raging sea. But let us not pray the gods for mercy. Let them watch us. Let them hear us. Let them
Here we go. All right, we got a full image. Wait.
as we harness the storm and embrace their fury.
They say to look for hints for a new hero. Okay. I mean, the hints that I got was this. I'm trying to pull it up. Let's see if they... I wonder how the heroes is gonna fight and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna post this. Okay. So how do y'all feel about this? Boom. All right. So we got the trailer right here.
Because after the rogue wave
Wait, hold up.
comes a rogue wave.
Rogue wave? Hold up.
Rogue wave
Y'all hear that?
comes a rogue wave.
Yo, I think I might have debunked this. What do y'all think?
Rogue wave comes a rogue storm.
Okay.
Comes a rogue wave.
We got the ship in the background. Look at this. How do y'all feel about this? I feel like this character is about to be an Assassin's Creed Rogue crossover. Fire faction. But he has to move quick. So I want to hear like that too. I knew it looked familiar. I need to hold on. Let's do this. One sec. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the Assassin's Creed Rogue person. We pull this up in 4K. Save this. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna be doing a couple games of Fight Club with y'all. If you want to join, just message me. My Xbox gamer tag is XEFB. It's on the top left. But give me a second. We're putting clues together right now.
Because
alright, where's the...
after the storm comes a rogue...
Boom, right here. Alright, we're screenshotting this. I'm pretty sure we're getting a Assassin's Creed crossover character. Yep, it's big brain time. Boom. All right. It's crazy. It's crazy because I've never played Assassin's Creed Rogue before, but I've always like knew about it. I've played most Assassin's Creed, but Rogue was the one that I've never played. And then I don't know why, like I literally, boom. Hold up. Gonna make this bigger. All right, now where's the picture? Yo, I'm doing some quick Photoshop skills right now. I'm doing some of the quickest Photoshop skills. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm about to be the first person to post this. I need an arrow. Boom. Yeah. Stuff. I'm doing some of the my Photoshop skills. This is funny. Boom. All right. Sorry for not looking at chat right now. All right. My fault, y'all. I'm about to post this on my community feed right now. All right, y'all. Right here, let me pull this up. All right, I just did some Photoshop work right now. All right, I posted on my community feed. Is this the new For Honor hero? You know, you see in the back, you have the same ship with like the red flags and stuff like that. All right, it says, because after the storm comes a rogue wave. Kind of a clue there. Assassin's Creed Rogue. He looks similar. Do I still have this pulled up? I'll pull it up after. But we'll zoom in on this too. Right here. Right here. We'll zoom in on this.
Rogue wave.
Look at that. Looks like him.
Comes a rogue wave.
All right. Like I was saying, we got the same ship in the background, you know, with the red and stuff like that. You can see the outfits look similar. So I wonder what they're doing here, huh? All right, y'all. If you want to play again, message me. I'm about to start sending out some invites. What's up, Chopstick? What up, bro? Is that a dragon on the ship? You said, but the rogue wave? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The rogue wave can also be a big hint too. Hopefully the invite system isn't messed up again. Oh. Hey, y'all saw it here first. If other people start, you know, giving out hints and stuff like that, saying like it's the Assassin's Creed Rogue character, y'all saw it here first. The moment I saw the character, I literally said he looks like Assassin's Creed Rogue, so. Got y'all the invites. Yo, we have space for 3 more people. So if y'all want to join, just message me. It works now? Yeah. Yo, EFB, when is this Shinobi rework coming out? I'm just waiting at this point. The rework is next week, bro. Also, if any of y'all have you know, your friends too who want to join, you can invite your friends. We need 3 more. You said, what if the assassin is going to be a Viking like Valhalla Assassin's Creed? It's possible. I mean, I feel like you can see the outfits look alike from like, you know, the silhouette and then the Assassin's Creed picture. And then it's kind of weird how when the character pops up, they say a rogue wave, you know? Imagine an alter outfit for the new character. That would be fire. I mean, we in the past we have had a Assassin's Creed event. You know, maybe with this season they'll probably bring it back or give us some of the items and stuff. Yo, invite your friends too, y'all, because we got space for 2 more. So if you have any friends that want to join, invite them. He said, man, if only my Xbox didn't have an update right now. We're still waiting for 2 people. I mean, we do have 6. We can't do a 3v3 fight club. I know there was a lot of y'all yesterday. We might just start it 3v3. Yeah. We'll just do a 3v3 fight club. We'll do a best of 5. You good? Okay. Too bad there's no free for all. Yeah, that would be nice if there was. We're gonna randomize the teams. We'll check one more time too. Yep. All right, we'll just start it like this. Oh no, that's unbalanced. Say my friend's currently in school right now. True. A lot of people are, you know, school, work. Okay, it keeps unbalancing the team, so whoever wants to go against me, you can go on the other team, but we gotta get it balanced. 3v3. Let's balance it. All right. Feeling like Kyoshin right now. Kyoshin or PK? I'll use PK. I don't know why I want them to update the story mode. Now, on God, it'll be fun if we had another story mode to play. Story mode days was fun. If you're still streaming when I get back, I'll hop on. I'll probably end up just doing this game right here, and then I'll just cut it there. I will be live a lot more throughout this month, though. We got the Shinobi rework. Then, unfortunately, we gotta wait next month for the new hero and stuff. But we still got the Shinobi rework, so that's good enough. Hopefully, they do increase the overall reputation. They haven't increased the overall rep in so many seasons. It gets very repetitive using a maxed out rep and not being able to get anything from it, you know.
Round one.
Right. Yeah, I was hoping we got some sort of like gameplay or, you know, some more showing off the character. You know, nowadays, you know, we're getting characters mid-season instead of at the beginning of the season. It's their way of, I guess, keeping the content fresh, you know. Oh, you can hop in first, bro. All right, let's see what y'all got. Oof. Gonna light attack me. Alright, okay. Oh, I got my execution still. That's good. I can't. I need to save up still. I literally have 5,000 still. I have none at all. Ooh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Nice. He's getting a heavy from that. I should have known. I was near a wall, so it's kind of obvious he was going to go for the wall splat. I had a good run, though. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, his Tiandi looks nice. For some reason, it looks like a toy. He's dead. His Tiandi looks like a toy. Good fight, y'all. Good fight. Chopstick is like, I gotta get it back in blood. Going back for it. All right, let's see Chopstick. You have 89,000 still. Yeah, I kind of used all my steel for the Dead by Daylight event, and then I didn't play much after to regain all the steel I used. So, you know, we're stuck at 5K. Oh, what the? Nice, nice heavy. Good kick. Ah, kind of killed himself with that ranged heavy right there. That's unfortunate. Nice. Oh, heavy on there. What's up, Lucky Shot? What's up, Anthony? Welcome. You say you're rusty, Chopstick? Yesterday was actually the first time I played in a couple of weeks. I feel like when it comes to For Honor Rust, it's like I feel like it just takes a couple of games and then you get right back to, you know, where you were. Nice parry. How's the stream going this morning? Well, we just reacted to the whole Warriors Den live stream. Now I'm just doing a quick game of Fight Club. Defeat. So I'm in school right now, but I would definitely join if I could. Yeah, I feel it. A lot of people aren't at home right now. A lot of people are just watching, you know, Warriors Den stuff and all that straight from, you know, school, work. Haven't played in a couple of months. Yeah, I wasn't focused on Stan. All right, let's see what y'all got. Whatever you do, don't let them execute you. No. Damn, I gotta deal with a full health Glad now. Keep forgetting the wall splat. He's gonna. Nice. Oh man. The zone was perfect timing. He's good with Gladiator. Nice. Said, yeah, haven't played in a minute, focusing on school. I wish it was crossplay. Yeah, they need to do crossplay between consoles. Nice. There you go. I would focus on school if I would be 18, but right now I'm 19. GG. I'll do another game with y'all. I don't be paying attention anymore. We'll do another match. Let's check and see any messages. It's Mac. I feel like it'll make the games unbalanced. Do we have another person? You say you know what paranormal investigators are yet? On some like ghost hunter stuff, right? That should be our squad. Say, hey, I got what? I did better than I thought. Here, the other dude hasn't joined yet, so I'll just invite him. Yo, so, Grand Gaming, are you gonna be exploring like haunted places and stuff? Ah, Mac. Damn. See, I wish you would have said that before I invited, you know, the other person, because I invited you, but you didn't join or anything, so I was kind of wondering what was going on. He said I just joined, didn't know what we're talking about. Man, see now I feel bad. Yo, why does his Tiandi look like the McDonald's McDonald's clown, Ronald McDonald? This is his Tiandi. Yeah, this will be my last match right here, but like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot more streams in the future because we're getting the next season and all that stuff. You know, gotta grind the battle pass. Hopefully the reputations increase for Shinobi, so I'm gonna be playing a lot, doing Dominion with y'all, more fight clubs, and I might be running like kind of like fun custom games, like custom games with feats and stuff like that. He said, I'm watching the stream now. I know a sec behind you. Feeling some Kyoshin right now, so let's see how this goes. We got a full game though. What's up, Anthony? You say I'm down, I've hit the bell so I know next time earlier. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on a video using, you know, the pre-rework Shinobi. Because, you know, the ranged heavies and all that stuff, the ranged guard breaks is going to be completely gone when they release the rework. So I want to get one last video in using the OG Shinobi. Kinda OG. I mean, they did remove the quad dash and the smokeless dash, so... Yo, are we getting a wipe from Tiandi? Ooh, he got him red right now. No way, he's wiping right now. Sheesh, y'all gotta do something about him. Oh yeah, let me check this out too.
Victory!
Yo, good white, bro. Alright. Where the hell am I walking? Oh. He's too powerful. I've noticed a lot of y'all use Tiandi. Like yesterday when we were playing too, we were getting a lot of Tiandis. Is Tiandi like the character? Should I be using Tiandi more or what? No, he is reading him like a book right now. No, that's unfortunate. He is reading. Yo, is there something about Tiandi I don't know about? He almost had it. He's literally flashing red. You would have had it, bro. Nice. Bye, guys. Yo, these Tiandis on my team are low-key slaying. Tiandi is just fun as hell.
Round 3.
McDonald's of Percy. No way, both of y'all have the same emote too. Yo, something's telling me y'all are together. I got a dip. Good luck with the stream. Yo, I appreciate you for stopping by, Anthony. That was funny. That was funny to watch. You know, what I like to do against Tiandi with Tito Kiri, I just like to hyper armor trade or use my my different variable heavy attacks. Just time them differently every time. Hyper armor trade. YouTube says you're playing Fallout 4. It does? Let me change this. Fallout 4, huh? Alright, here we go. I just noticed the entire time I was playing without a gaming title too, so I wasn't even under the For Honor category. I think I am now though. Yeah, I wasn't even under the For Honor category. Tiandis are too good. Dang. Yo, let's give them this round. Let's give them this round. Alright. We're giving y'all this round. Because this will end it off. He literally has no health at all. What's going on with this Tiandi? Yeah. Let's give y'all this round. Just when it start, I'ma hop in. All right.
Round 4.
I was ready. I think it was only fair if we restarted the round. Because you had literally no health at all. Like a light attack would have killed you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get this. Nice. Ooh, nice flip, nice flip. He got me. Good fight, bro. What's up, Catch? Welcome to the stream. What is that locking system? Ah, okay. See what he did there. He let him execute too. They were going outside of the arena with that. Is he getting that? Yeah, he got it. Oh. What's up, Quentin? Welcome to the stream, bro. GG's, y'all. GG's. I want to join. Unfortunately, this is the last game. I will be streaming again soon too. I want to work on this video first, using Shinobi preview work one last time. Wait, I just noticed both of y'all are rep 70 Tiandis. I didn't even know that. I literally didn't know y'all were rep 70s Tiandis. Alright, y'all, good games. I'm about to end the stream right here. The Warriors Den live stream and stuff, all that was good. The Conquer rework is looking pretty crazy. Can't wait for the testing ground to come out on that, because I don't know. You might see a future Conqueror main. Yeah, combos. Next time I stream, I'll be doing custom games again. Indeed. All right. Yeah, thank y'all for stopping by the stream. I really appreciate it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.